My name's Ken Avis. I'm the guitarist, vocalist, songwriter with the band Virano, which at its core is myself and my wife, Lynn Virano. We've been performing full-time in this area for nearly 15 years. We perform multilingual songs, classic songs from France, Brazil, Latin America, as well as America, in the areas of swing, bossa nova, folk, all kinds of styles, and then we have our own original songs as well. And in addition to being performers, we also book performances. We book 2 festivals a year at this beautiful theatre that we're in right now, the Creative Cauldron, and we have a record label which supports mainly DC area, Fairfax area musicians, releasing 3 or 4 albums a year. For me, doing something like the Artist Survey was a way to contribute to that sense of what is the artistic fabric of the Fairfax area and where do we fit into that as well. This is such a vibrant area from an arts perspective, and I don't think it fulfills its potential. I think the biggest challenge for artists, particularly musicians, but probably for all artists, is finding an audience. So one of the biggest challenges is getting the word out to people about what's going on and where it's happening and when it's happening. We used to have newspapers and papers like the City Paper, which would have pages and pages of listings telling you what was going on, and we don't have that anymore. That's been replaced by the internet. But it's so diverse that you've got to be in the know to know where to go to find the information. And there's no kind of central space where you can go and say, okay, I want to go out on Friday night, what are the possibilities? And that's something that we really badly need. There was a comment in the survey that 75% of their work is outside of the Fairfax region, and that certainly reflects our situation. And when we're in this area, more often than not, we're performing in Washington, DC, or even over on the Eastern Shore, rather than in Fairfax or Northern Virginia. We've got lots of big venues, which are bringing in the out-of-town national and international acts, but very few of the smaller venues. And that's the thing that we could do a lot more to work on. I think the Arts Fairfax, they did the survey, shows that they care about this, and of course they're limited by how much funding they have, how many people they have to work on this, and they've already taken some steps. The Fairfax Parks are putting on an amazing series of outdoor shows for free to the public all through the summer. Libraries are increasingly putting on live performance. But I would love to see them doing more of that, and I would love to see them build their website, their What's On guide, so it's a bigger, more comprehensive guide. The audience for Fairfax Arts is broader than Fairfax itself. In terms of the community, what I would really like to see is either go out to performances, be part of the audience, support those efforts when they are there, or stay in and bring the arts to you. I mean, a lot of music outside of this area takes place in people's living rooms and backyards, just to make arts happen everywhere, and that would make the place so much more vibrant for everybody. It is a struggle, you know, but there are opportunities. You've got to be working, you've got to be out there chasing shows, building audiences. You've got to have a plan B as well. You know, a lot of artists are teaching, and that's how they supplement their income. A lot of artists are just constantly looking to expand their activities. And I think if you're a young artist, a young performer coming up, my advice there is partner with the venues, partner with the audiences. It's not just enough to show up and be wonderful, and you've got to be changing and evolving all of the time.